Right, the first couple tonight is Denise Van Outen and her partner, James Jordan. Now then, for their dance fusion, they're doing a jive and a quickstep. Wait a minute. We did all this years ago, for goodness sake. Don't you remember, Len? Went on for years, yeah. I once combined a river dance with a tap dance and flooded the place. No, there's another line. Wait till you hear this one. I should have worn my dancing pumps. I think I'll get off now. Here they are, in training. Good luck for you. Good luck. Here we are.
Last week, I was absolutely loving it. There was one moment when we were spinning round, and I just thought, this is the most amazing feeling in the world. And then suddenly, there was a look in his eyes, he'd just gone blank.
Literally nothing. I remember saying to Denise, don't worry.
I didn't know what to do, so I just launched myself at him into the lift.
The end of the routine was nothing like it should have been, but you can't necessarily tell we went wrong.
It's not if you go wrong, it's how you recover. I thought you recovered very well. Well done.
He feels bad, and I don't want him to feel bad.
It does feel like a setback, but in a way it's good, because it's given us both the drive to really prove ourselves this week. So we're going to come back fighting.
This week is Dance Fusion Week.
I'm hoping it's not going to be Dance Confusion Week.
You look like you remembered it that time.
Our dance fusion is Quickstep and the Jive.
Our routine is so fast, Denise literally has to move like lightning to keep up. Come on, get up. There's two different ways that you could do a dance fusion. The first way, you can do half of one dance and half of another dance. The way which I want to do it is starting with Jive, into Quickstep, back into Jive, back into Quickstep, finish with Jive.
Can we slow it down a little bit?
No.
I'm glad that we've got two difficult dances, because we need to impress enough to get through to the semi-final.
Do you think we'll actually get through it?
Yeah.
Dancing the Jive Quickstep Fusion, Denise Van Outen and her partner James Jordan.
Well, look about, ooh-wee. Look about, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Well, she's so fine. She's so fine. She's so fine. She's so fine. She's really sweet, the finest girl you ever want to meet. The finest girl you ever want to meet. Well, have you ever seen a girl for whom you, so you get for whom you fight for a die? Baby got you now, but she's so fine. She's so fine. She's really sweet, the finest girl you ever want to meet. Well, she really feels so close from my head to toe. I want the world to know. I love her so she's alright. She's alright. She's good to me, left to be at night. The finest girl you ever want to meet.
Well done.
What about that? That was wonderful, and the pace of it. I tell you, look at him. Yes, it was wonderful. Yeah, they can't stop. They cannot stop. Well, dance fusion. Dance fusion. If I did that, I'd need a transfusion. But let's welcome our judges, Craig, Darcy, Lynn and Bruno. And Bruno, I I hope we don't get a repeat performance from you like last week, you know, where you fell off his chair, didn't you? I mean, off his trolley, yes, but not off his chair. But Len, in Dance Fusion Week, are there any different rules for our dancers?
Yeah, well, you know, the fusion is a real challenge, not only for the pros, because they've got to come up with two different routines to one piece of music, but also for our celebrities, because there's different techniques, different characterizations. Yes, exactly. They're allowed one lift throughout the routine, unless it's a dance where you're allowed more, in which case you can do the stipulated amount. But I've got to say this. I thought the Quickstep had go and the Jive had show. It was a proper fusion. It wasn't just a bit of this. You mixed it up beautifully. The technique in the kicks and flicks in Jive are a little bit different to the ones in the Quickstep. You didn't quite manage that all the way through. Sometimes the Quickstep flicks were a little bit Jivified. And there was a little slip-up, Denise, which is... Oh, the frock.
I got my heel caught in this, too.
No.
Well, look at it.
So I had to literally
a malfunction.
kick my skirt off.
Look at it. You can see the way it
look
works,
out.
you see.
Look, Bruce, what am I going to do?
Well,
Do you think you can sew it back together for me?
Yeah.
You were probably cocking your leg up too high at the time. I don't know for sure. But anyway, I enjoyed it very much. It was a lovely start to the evening.
It was very good. Bruno.
Oh, yes, that really was an eye-popping, explosive jive, morphing beautifully into a lively and cheerful Quickstep. The momentum was incredible. You were going at the speed of light, you know, except from that moment when you kind of caught yourself, you know, these things happen. I thought it was superb. Len is right. The kicks and the flicks were different, but I tell you, the jive was incredible.
Yes,
the precision and the accuracy was outstanding.
So together, it really was. Craig?
Yes, I agree. The jive part of it, I thought, was incredible, actually. Your kicks and flicks are absolutely fantastic. Really brilliant. Also, in the Quickstep, I thought that could sometimes just be a little bit smoother. It was a little bit bouncy for me. Again, incredible spins. You were so proficient at that. All the elements, I thought, that you put together fused beautifully. It is a terrible shame.
And James remembered the routine.
About the centre, yes, and James, thank you for remembering the routine, but it was a terrible shame you went wrong, and also you did finish late, count late at the end.
No, I choreographed it that way.
Well...
just so you got the extra
it wasn't very musical.
Nice try. Right, and Darcy, my darling.
Yes, the guys are right. Your strength is the drive, and the action and the attack is fabulous. I'd say the same as Craig. There was a little bit too much bounce in the Quickstep, but I love your determination. You go out there and you want to perfect every move. It's fabulous to watch.
Thank you.
You do, you really do. You're quite a team. Off you go. Yeah. Off you go.
Now that is how you kick off a show.
Oh, it was fun. I loved it.
Apart
from this, my heel was right through the dress, and I was thinking, I can't get this out.
Well, that was a great recovery. You carried on, you know. Well done, you. I mean, the dress we might have to bin it, but never mind. You got through it. The competition now. Have you been a firm favourite for weeks? Do you feel that it's getting tougher now that we're getting closer to the final?
Oh, it's so much tougher, isn't it? The standard's so high, and everybody's brilliant.
Unfortunately, they've all lifted their game.
They have, haven't they? They're all nipping at your heels now. And have you enjoyed combining the ballroom and the Latin together for the fusion?
Yeah, it's been exhausting, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, this week has been particularly tiring because it's the two fastest dancers,
That's right,
Quickstep and Jive.
Quickstep, yeah.
But she works so hard, puts in so many hours, and I'm very, very proud of you. Whatever happens tonight, I think you're brilliant.
Oh,
so
thanks,
well done.
James.
And I think she's fitter than you now, James. He's the one out of breath. Beautiful start. Scores, please.
It's time to get the scores from the judges. Craig Revel-Horwood.
8.
Darcy Bustle.
9.
Len Goodman.
9.
And Bruno Tognoni.
9.
99, great score.
That's brilliant.
Really good. It's not your highest, but it's better than last week.
Yeah,
Yes,
so much better.
great score.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm not arguing.
Really pleased
Very
with it.
happy.
The judges have told us what they think. Now it's your turn. You don't have scoring paddles, but you do have voting telephone. So if you want to make sure your favourites are in the semi-finals, there's now two ways to vote, each costing 15p. So to keep Denise on her dancing feet and in the competition, call 6 22 52 09 from your mobile or 09015 22 52 09 from your landline. Lines are going to open once all our couples have danced. If you call too soon, your vote won't count and you might be charged. Right, that's it. The journey to the semi-finals has begun. We're up and running. Who's next with the Fusion, Bruce?